Hello and welcome to my reaction to Pokemon Concierge episode 4. And yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I saw episode 3. And that's not because I think episode 3 was bad. I actually quite liked it. But because I wanted at least the last episode to be like a normal reaction instead from my bed. And, well, it took me 2 weeks to be able to be like, alright, let's do Concierge now. So yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see how this ends. I think the show has been very comfy, and I think as like a one-off show, 4-episode little special, I think I prefer this over, like Paldean Winds or those other things like that, So I think Netflix has done good. And I also liked it, the puppets and the stop motion. I think it looks great. So let's just go right into it. And I'm also watching this now in English, like English voice acting and like English audio, the English dub. Started with Japanese, then Swedish, then Greek, and now English. And I would say so far the best one out of those 3 was the Japanese one. Then Swedish, then Greek. I am with you. I'm with you. Oh god, more Pikachu, huh? Well, I guess they needed to have Pikachu in this show. Because the show has been pretty, relaxed when it comes to having Pikachus. But that's a big Pikachu. No, I'm here eating cabbage. Get away from me! Pow! And I also like that detail that they have around the bottom of the pillars. A bit of like a scratch protection or whatever, I think that's a pretty good detail. Is that asocial Pikachu? Are they? Well, maybe that's not how your Pikachu is. Like, I don't want to. That's probably for the best. You see that your Pikachu is fine around, well, at least it tried to hide behind you, so it's comfortable around you. So you probably should ease if you really feel like, okay, my Pikachu, I want to make it a bit more social. I think you need to be there with it and not just be like, oh, go play. There we go, you see, your Pikachu is willing to run with you. Make sure oh god, poor Psyduck. Like Psyduck, it probably would be safer if you were inside the wheel. And yeah, we should really have some safety features for this. Okay, there we go. Too bad Psyduck didn't get that safety feature. No, go with... No. Oh god, Haru, you almost fell to your death. Did you see Haru? Not Haru. No, he doesn't want to do it again. You need to be a better trainer. You need to tell him that you need to actually start thinking about your Pikachu's feeling. You're a pretty bad trainer. Oh man, you're so good at projecting your voice. Perfect. Oh god, is that hot? Oh yeah. Hot sauce? Is it gonna be like too spicy? Yeah. Because it's not like he'd put in a little bit, he put in a lot. Okay, well, at least he gave his Pikachu a glass of water. I like that. Where that glass of water came from, I don't know, because there were 4 and now there was 5, but... Like, he cared about his Pikachu so much there that he materialized a glass of water. Pikachu like, I'm not impressed. Oh, he's like, wait, what? It's supposed to be super spicy. No. Like, I'm tired now. Let's get some sleep. Yeah, just let them sleep. Wait, you can change your battery on your phone? Like, easily? Man. It must be one of the older models. Yeah, but not all Pikachu are the same. Oh god. So many Pikachu. Oh god. That you have to act a certain way. I mean, I will say, like, Ash's Pikachu and I guess Captain Pikachu, like, when it comes to Pikachu good at battles, I would say they are the exception to the rule. Like, they're really good at battles. But, I mean, Pikachu isn't the best. Oh god, Psyduck, no, not again! Like, do you think I did that on purpose? We should really get rid of that bump. Well, at least you recognize that maybe you should do it together with your Pokemon. And are other Pikachu gonna see like, oh, that looks fun. Let's jump on all together on the last one. I think it would have been cool if one of the guests right there, I was looking kind of like, oh, do any one of them look kind of like a Pokemon maniac? Or like a Pokefan, not Pokemaniac. But like the Pokefan trainer class from Gen 3. Because they used to have like a bunch of Pikachu merchandise on them. Looks like a drawing. Is it a drawing of Pikachu and Psyduck sleeping? Or is it a picture of Pikachu and its trainer riding down the hill? What do you think? And are we gonna see what the picture is? Okay, now it's of them two, of the two of them sleeping. I'm gonna hear the scream. Goodbye, Pikachu, and whatever the name of the trainer is. Like, come back next year. I mean, I will say the last episode was the weakest of all the episodes. Maybe if we would have seen the Shy Pikachu and its trainer, like in every like a minute maybe, or like 30 seconds in the other episodes, and they could have been like accumulating to this episode, I might have cared more for it. Okay, wait, it's not over yet. No, it is over. Okay. Okay. Haru, it's for you. Oh, okay. You're fired. No. It's a Wailord. Oh god, am I gonna be right? And it's a Wailord? Oh god, I was right. Okay. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, and the little Diglett for the Dwarf Studios. Alright, well, I think the show overall was good. I do think this last episode, I wasn't that invested in it. I think mostly because of, Pikachu and its trainer story. I think this would have been better as like an episode 2 or 3, you know. Yeah. What else? Do. But I do think it was an easy way to make it better, which was, like I said, just show a little bit, maybe in the background, and maybe like a few like seconds here and there in the episode 1, 2, and 3 of this trainer trying to get their Pikachu to interact with the other Pikachu or whatever, you know. And then we could have gotten this episode and we'd be like, oh, okay. It kind of led up to this in a sense, in that while Haru was doing the things she was doing in the other episodes, and this kid was doing this, and the other things that Haru did made her now not necessarily qualified, but he gave her the skills and knowledge to potentially help Pikachu and its trainer. And, well, they managed to do it. You know, Pikachu got a friend in Psyduck. I mean, I don't really agree there at the end that you didn't do anything, Haru. It was just Psyduck. I actually think it's a combination of the three of you, actually. Psyduck, you, and the trainer, like Pikachu's own trainer there at the end, recognizing, because of what you said to him, that your Pikachu doesn't have to be more Pikachu-like. It doesn't have to be like the other Pikachus. Like, you have a special Pikachu here that, you know, try and work with it. It just is a bit shyer. It is the way it is, right? And you guys still had fun, you know, writing down that thing together. Yeah. So I think Haru sold herself a bit short there at the end. And yeah. But I would like to see more stuff like this. Like more like 4-episode miniseries, maybe in this style. Like of style of animation. I don't know if I would want a Concierge season 2. I don't know. I do think it's kind of like has done is good, but I do think you could do this. Oh, hello, Bellsprout. I do think, yeah, if they were to do something more, maybe they could have do like, okay, they've done like Concierge now. Maybe they could do like a doctor, like a Pokemon doctor. Not necessarily Nurse Joy, but, you know, like maybe someone who's a bit higher up, you know, like in a more of like an actual hospital setting, but for Pokemon. Like a mini series of 4-episode with this animation style of that. I do think that would be pretty cool if they did, you know, Pokemon stories, but they make it so that's all different type of jobs. Like you could do like a doctor, or like an electrician, like something they're like, oh, okay, there's a guy who's an electrician working with his Pokemon, and see like how, you know, the Pokemon power plants are always pretty cool in the Pokemon games. And the stories and how they work. So yeah, thank you for watching. And what did you think of Pokemon Concierge as a whole? I do think the last episode was the weakest, but as a whole, I think it was like a 6 out of 9, maybe a 7. We'll see how I feel in like tomorrow.